my fellow students and classmates. This afternoon, we will be talking about Havinger's developmental tasks of adolescent. Who is Havingers, you may ask? Havingers, Robert Havingers, to be exact, is an American educator and writer who elaborated stages of developmental tasks that any individuals must successfully go through. According to Havingers, there are 6 stages of development individuals undergo throughout their life, and each stage has critical developmental tasks that need to be satisfied to get through also the succeeding stages. Here are the stages of adolescence according to Robert Havingers. The first stage is infancy and early childhood. The second stage is the middle childhood. The third stage is the adolescent, early adulthood, middle adulthood, and late adulthood. The age range of infancy and early childhood are birth, 5 years old. While middle childhood, the age range is 6 to 12. Adolescent is 13 to 18. Early adulthood is 19 to 30. Middle adulthood, 31 to 60. And late adulthood, 61 years old and above. Now, we will go through the different stages and what an adolescent must do to be able to go through all of these stages.
So the first stage is the adolescent must adjust to a new physical sense of self, or the adjustment to a new physical sense of self. During adolescence, individuals undergo rapid physical changes due to puberty, such as growth spurts, hormonal changes, and the development of secondary sexual characteristics. These changes often cause adolescents to become more self-conscious and aware of their physical and body image. So what is secondary sexual characteristics? It is the physical traits not directly involved in reproduction that distinguish males and females typically developing during puberty. So ito yung parang pag-develop ng physical na katawan ng tao. For example, yung Adam's apple ng mga lalaki, and another is yung nagdideepen yung voice nila. Habang tumatanda sila, nagdideepen yung voice nila. And for the females naman, yung breast development nila and nag-wider yung hips nila. So why is it important nga ba? They need to accept and feel comfortable with their changing bodies. This adjustment forms the basis for self-esteem and confidence. Another is a positive body image contributes to mental health and identity development. There's a quote that says, accepting one's physique and using body effectively. This means not only accepting how the body looks, but also learning how to move confidently. The adolescents must adjust to a new intellectual activities. The formal operational stage has begun, and our brains have matured to the point that I can process abstract true thoughts in hypothetical schemas. This newfound ability, often reserved to curious adolescents, might philosophize and speculate more on the depth of their surroundings, which is something new of the oven from processing concrete fragments of cognition. Parang nag-experiment o nag-explore na sila sa mga new abilities. For example, may isang kabataan, siguro, nai-influence siya ng mga mas nakakatanda sa kanya. Kaya, yung nakakatanda na yon, laging umiinom, naninigarilyo, gano'n. Kaya, parang na-influensyahan niya na, ano kaya yung lasa ng alak? Magiging magaan ba yung pakiramdam ko pag uminom ako nito? Or pag ba nanigarilyo ako, astig ba ko tignan, ganun. Parang yung nakikita ko lang din. So, nagiging curious sila, mas nagiging curious sila sa mga nakikita nila, kaya nila ginagawa ito. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng the adolescent must adjust on new intellectual abilities. Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin nun, nasa negative side lang sila. Meron din naman sa positive. Kunwari, nag-explore din sila ng iba pa nilang kakayahan or skills na, for example, yung paggawa ng poster or slogan making. Noon, hindi nila alam na may kakayahan pala sila mag-drawing or gumawa ng slogan. Pero dahil sa nag-explore na sila, nalaman nilang, ay kaya ko pala. Parang, ayun, na-explore nila yung panibagong skills na kaya pala nilang gawin. And the third one is the adolescent must adjust to increase cognitive demands at school. When we say adolescent must adjust to increase cognitive demands, it is about how adolescents develop their skills and use their skill in daily life. With developing intellectual devices, adolescents must expect that the educational system believe that the mental load demanded of them increases as well. Dahil nga sa pagpasok nila sa paaralan araw-araw, mas nagde-develop pa yung mga kaalaman nila. Parang doon lang sa stage number 2 na mas dumadami pa yung mga skills mas dumadami pa yung skills na na-explore nila or nalalaman nila para sa sarili nila. Next.
The adolescent must develop expanded verbal skill. A huge chunk of our lifetime is spent on talking and exchanging ideas or sharing opinions. It is not enough to know what words mean but also how to use them. So dito naman tayo mas nagde-develop ang ating pakikipagtalastan at pakikipag-communicate sa ibang tao.
In the adolescent must develop expanded verbal skills dahil nga sa, syempre, habang nag-grow tayo, mas lumalawak yung vocabulary natin. Kaya, dahil doon, mas nagiging effective pa yung pakikipag-communicate natin sa ibang tao or pakikipagtalastasan natin sa mga nakakasalamuhan natin.
So, here in this stage, the adolescent must develop a personal sense of identity. Like in Erik Erikson's stage in psychosocial stages of development, a personal sense of identity stands for being as you as we personally prefer, excluding your family and your friends and beyond their pressure, wants, whims, and expectations. Basically, dito po sa sinasabi ng stage na to is ikaw yung mismo yung naghahanap sa personal identity mo at hindi yung mga gusto ng mga friends, families, mga pressure na nilalagay nila sa iyo. Ikaw mismo yung naghahanap sa sarili mo at sa identity mo sa society ngayon. Next is the adolescent must establish adult vocational goals.
So after mong malaman kung ano nga yung personal identity mo, syempre after neto, malalaman mo na kung ano nga ba yung mga gusto mo, yung mga gusto mong mangyari sa buhay mo. Yung mga pangarap mo, yung gusto mong gawin or adventures na gusto mong gawin. Parang ito na yung dito ka ng mga ngarap na gusto kong maging doktor, kasi dito ako magaling, dito ako, siguro dito rin magiging proud yung mga magulang ko dahil nandun na nga yung expectations. Next. Next, the adolescent must establish emotional and psychological independence from parents.
The adolescent must establish emotional and physiological independence from parents. The adolescent situation revolves around developing individuality, even to the point of excluding parents. It as a part of being reliant from parents, elders, and guardians for emotionally and psychological.
Hindi umaasa sa mga magulang, and it's your turn naman to help them.
Basically, sa adolescent must establish emotional and psychological independence from parents. This stage is where you are supposed to be self-reliant na. Yung, for example, is nasa college ka na, hindi mo na kailangan yung mga parents mo doon, and you are taking care of yourself on your own accord without having to ask for help from your elders or your parents. Next is the adolescent must learn to manage one's sexuality. Adolescents needs to know how to act to their sexual orientation and remain true to themselves. Their image must relate to their personal sense of masculinity and femininity. Well, in this case, this was a common era where there was only masculine and feminine, and hindi pa umusbong ang mga LGBTQ. Kaya dito naman sinasabi nito na dapat alam mong i-manage ang iyong sariling sexuality, and the part where they know how to act to their sexual orientation. That's where the LGBTQ is standing, where some men are feminine and some females are masculine. And remaining true to themselves is how they are showing the world that there are also people who realize that being feminine as a woman is not actually themselves, but they see themselves as more as a man or a masculine. The adolescent must adopt a personal value system. As adolescence begins, our individual knowledge system expands into more complex yet more dynamic frameworks. It is important to realize your own value system and set of personal beliefs. Dito sinasabi na dapat ang adolescent ay may sariling values or personal beliefs. For example, you believe that Donald Trump will be a great leader. That's your belief. Or you are tinatanggihan mo yung belief na yon and mas prefer mo si Barack Obama. Lastly, the last stage is the adolescent must develop increased impulse control and behavioral maturity.
So, this stage is where maturity is important in being an adolescent. When we say maturity, you should understand your surrounding and have self-control. Being a mature person is not only about having an emotional intelligence, it's also another one. So, are you mature enough to handle things on your own? Dito sa stage na to, dapat mature ka mag-isip. Hindi yung padalos-dalos, hindi mo pinag-iisipan ng maayos. You should be mature.
The adolescent must develop stable and productive peer relationship.
You should know kung sino yung mga pinapakasamahan mo, if nakakabuti bang malapit sila sa iyo, or they are reason kung awit ka o hihilan ka nila pababa. Example, tulad ng negatibong kaibigan at positibong kaibigan. Yung negatibong kaibigan is ito yung hihilahin ko pababa, tulad ng pag-aaya nila sa ng pag-inom ng alak. At sa positibong kaibigan naman ay ito yung hihilahin ka tulad ng sa pag-aaral, respeto sa mga magulang, at pagdalo sa mga simbahan.
In conclusion, all of these are important in our lives kasi if wala, kahit isa sa mga yan ay wala, hindi tayo mag-grow, hindi tayo magde-develop as a human being. Hindi tayo magmamature yung mga ugali natin, personally,